Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Novawar.
And I'm Black.
And this is another normal game sent in by the fans at Replays.LifesAGlitchTV at gmail.com. Mr. MaximusBlack.
Yep.
Hit me up with that regular noise. Up here in the top right position, we are looking at TARAN, who is, of course, playing TARAN.
Would that be TARAN?
No, I'm gonna be calling
Tar would be T-E, wouldn't it?
But I think that's the joke, is TARAN. But we can call him Tarzan if you want.
That works.
That's even better. Oh. Back up. Back, you know exactly what I want. Hit me.
Oh!
That was that perfect. That worked out way better than expected. Down here in the bottom right position, we look at the blue Protoss, Nakamiri.
I'm gonna call him Naka. My Naka.
I was waiting for that too. Ah, perfect.
Yes.
Oh
Tarzan
my goodness.
versus a Naka.
Okay, so wait, what map is this? This is
Entombed Valley,
This is
sir.
Entombed Valley.
One of the worst maps in all of Blizzard history.
I was gonna say I don't recall seeing this map very often, which
Yeah.
means I'm assuming a lot of people veto this map.
Yeah, this map is like watching like two elephants mate in a pile of their own shit.
Okay, I was following you. I wasn't following you up until that point, and then I was like, all right, well, that's taking it to a whole different level of bad.
Yeah.
That's watching anything mate in their own shit.
Elephant shit is not to be joked.
No.
Sour about that probe. The probe does go down, and
No.
we're gonna get a little bit of wall off here from Tarzan. This one SCV is hurting. I like to not send hurt SCVs or probes.
Generally a bad idea.
Yeah, just generally bad. Same with medevacs. Never, if you're a Terran player and your medevac gets hurt, don't use that one to do the drop-ins.
No.
Don't
Send
do
it. Use another one. Send the other one back home. Get it repaired.
Yeah, send a fresh one.
Yeah.
Simulator going down. All the timing seemed to be working well as long as he puts down that 16 pylon, and boom, 15 works just as good. Cybernetic's core going down as well, and no Zealot in production quite yet, just because he doesn't have the minerals to do so.
That was a 15 pylon straight into Cybercore immediately. That was a bang on,
Yeah,
one after the other.
That was good. And there we go. Zealot is out on the way. And we got a full wall off here from Tarzan, which can tell you usually a big tech could be 111. He could be hiding 4 racks, 5 racks. We don't know. But he is double pumping gas at this point. I can only assume he's going to get a factory next.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Okay.
So he's getting a lot of gas, and I don't know. He's not putting down a tech lab or a reactor quite yet.
Yeah, so he's not looking to. I guess we might have to wait and see what gets added onto this second barracks. Maybe that's going to be the tell. But right now he's just banking a lot of gas, and I'm not sure for what reason yet. And I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. And back down here, Nakamiri is basically just doing a very standard opening, just continuing along his way to what seems to be, you know. Well, could be anything, to be completely honest with you.
Well, he's got
we haven't seen enough yet.
Yeah, well, he's got 2 assimilators, and against a Terran player, it usually is a 1-gate expand, and then you drop down your robo. And then you go from there.
Yep.
Unless you're planning on doing some sort of high temp, then you drop down 2 more gates.
All right, well, there's the second gateway.
Interesting. You might drop down a second. Yeah, there's your 3rd gate. So he might be going. We may see a Twilight Council go down here.
Well, Blink
pretty
Stalker
soon.
action maybe.
But I honestly, I'm a little
confused on both ends.
Well, the only thing that I'm confused about here from Tarzan is the fact he got 2 gases so quick. I mean, those are 6 SCVs mining gas in which you're not using, unless he's planning on like putting down like 2 Stargates and starports and like double pumping Banshees.
Well, he's got tech and stim going right now, and a factory on the way, so he's going to be swapping that factory out, I guess, and maybe going in for tank or something. But there's the Twilight, so we're going to be looking at some Blink Stalker, that 3-gate Blink Stalker kind of deal.
Yeah, it could be Blink. He also could be going into high temps as well.
Ooh. I haven't seen somebody do very quick high temps. Does that become a thing?
That is my go-to build against Terran at the moment. No, he's going to go Blink here. So I'm not a big fan of going Blink Stalkers blindly against Terran. I mean, he doesn't know what's happening, and you know, if your opponent is getting Marauders, those Blink Stalkers really not
do
great.
A lot, no.
Just really not great at all.
No, Blink Stalker against Terran can actually be quite powerful. You just have to make sure that it's the right the right counter to whatever they're doing.
And usually when you're going Blink Stalkers against Terran, it's not something that you're going to go, okay, I'm going to go Blink and I'm just going to win the game. You want to go in there, you want to harass. You want to keep him away from your base. You want to be expanding behind it. You want to be picking off tech stuff like tech labs, reactors, maybe taking out a starport if you can. Anything like that. And it's just being able to move in and out as quick as possible. And of course, if he goes heavy Marines, even if he has a couple of Marauders, you can still do a lot of damage straight up with good Blink Micro. But it's one of those things, if you're going Blink against Terran, you better be damn good with your Blink Micro, because you're not going to have a lot of units like the Terran does, so you got to make them work.
You gotta make what you have work, and right now we're seeing a proxy pylon be put down. Blink is just about to be finished, so he's getting ready for what seems to be the pressing attack now. As for the Terran, he is sending down his factory for a little bit of a mid-game scouting action. It is floating its way down, so he's not going to be using his factory. He is getting, and I think possibly double pumping out, yes, those medevacs. So he's just looking for a Marine Marauder medevac.
This is going to be perfect timing. If you can Blake up there and pick off the medevac,
now's a good time.
Huge. He is going to be able to take out these a couple of these supply depots.
Nice little blink on that lead stalker to get him out of there.
Very nice. And beautiful blink inside, dealing massive damage. Needs to go after those medevacs right away because they are still healing. That one Zealot putting in some work.
Out of there.
There is a surround there by the SCVs and needs to blink out, keep these units alive, and call it a day. Like this is what I was talking about a moment ago. Being able to do harassment, deal a little bit of damage, and get the hell out. You know, he just overcommitted. He just lost about 6 Stalkers for no reason. He would have blinked out those 6 Stalkers. He'd now have 9 of them. And unfortunately for him, he's up against a Terran that has OP mules. He's got the tech up on him. Unfortunately, he didn't expand behind this. This expand is so late. He's only got 3 gates, which means he's only able to build 3 units at a time against a Terran that's going to be able to what? He's on 3 racks and a starport. He's going to be able to double pump Marines and get Marauders. You know, how is he going to win this?
Well, it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be a steep uphill climb here, no pun intended, as he makes the ramp climb.
I like that.
But yeah, those. Well, I know. I like every once in a while, I like to please. Down goes a couple. Or another supply depot, but not quite enough to supply block the Terran. He was supply blocked after that first initial. That initial battle, first and initial, double positive, unnecessary. There is the Dark Shrine going down.
Desperation DT at this point.
Absolutely. Because that expansion is so late, he's going to need something to help pressure back the Terran as it gets put up. The Terran back at home quite content in basically just continuing along the same path he's on. He's got that supply depot put back in place. He's going to move the factory back out for later scanning, and as it stands, Nakamiri is basically going to withhold on that pressure. We're not seeing any more warp-ins there at the proxy pylon, and so it's a bit of a reset as we see both sides kind of build up and tech up for the next push.
Yeah, the only thing that Naka has really going for him at this point is the fact he got rid of those supply depots. He sacrificed a lot of units, but it has supply blocked Tarzan for quite a while. And if I was Tarzan, 2 Doom Drops on this Protoss base right now could be game over. I mean, he's only got 5 Stalkers, and he only can warp in 3 units at a time. The Dark Shrine is on its way, and unfortunately, he's being really greedy with these mules. So he's not going to really have the scan. He does have the engineering bay. And this drop may help him in a couple of ways. 1, he's gonna be able to deal significant DPS. He's gonna be able to tear through a lot of stuff. But 2, he doesn't know about this Dark Shrine, so this is going to force Naka to warp in DT at this base and give away the fact that he's tech to it. But gosh.
Okay, so here we go. He is going to actually split him up.
This could be a base race now.
It's going to be. It could, in fact, be. I don't know if he has enough energy to actually scan that. It looks like he does. He has just enough for one scan. He does a couple of units there, but they might go down if he's not paying attention. He is going to be pylon sniping right now.
Come on,
I was actually going to suggest that he drop in behind the behind the gateways to wall himself in, but he didn't need to, and now he's picking up everything.
He's attacking his own starboard. You fool!
No, he's actually not going to be able to finish those off. He should have been
able to.
And now he doesn't have enough energy for a long time. Now he's going to be forced to lift. There's no scanning energy left.
Game over.
And that's going to be a lot of SCVs going down, and that's pretty much going to be
kill
GG.
The turret, man. Kill the turret. Kill the turret.
Attack with SCVs. Do anything. Move.
Oh, whatever. I think Tarzan has just given up.
I think he's going for the base race at this point.
Yeah. Oh.
Which, how is he doing with that?
Well, dude,
Not
he's got
great.
DTs down there. He has nothing for scan.
Yep. No, he's kind of SOL right now.
Well, that was unfortunate because he had enough units here to get rid of those DTs, but he was wasting a lot of DPS on his own building.
How close is he to another scan, though?
Yeah, he's
got another scan. He's got another scan, so he's got to wait for it. But he doesn't have any SCVs left, and he's got to decide if he's going to use the scan to save his base up top from these two DTs, or use it to try and kill the remaining DTs back home.
He scanned down here.
And he did.
Bad move.
Bad move. There they all go. They're going to go down, and now these DTs are going to have free reign, and GG by TARAN. Don't. No, it's okay. Breathe. Breathe. The Protoss won.
But I don't care.
Protoss won.
I don't care. I'm not biased for Protoss. I don't care if he won, but that was just some bad decision making.
He was. A lot of people crack under pressure with DTs.
I know.
Yeah,
you know. It is what it is. It's just, it sucks seeing it. That's all. He had enough there. He had enough.
It's alright. He's probably not Masters.
Well, it's not even about the league, you know. Why would you scan down here when you've got like 2 units left and you've got a base? But, you know, it is what it was a good game.
Yeah.
It was a good game.
No. Nakamiri basically imposed his will for the majority of the game, and only really with that drop did TARAN or Tarzan or Taran actually managed to do too much damage, and he did what he had to do. He got some pylon sniping in, but of course the DTs basically ruined the day for him, and without enough.
Nice hat there at the end. Well, ladies and gentlemen, click that favorite, like, and subscribe button. This is MaximusBlack signing out.
Mentos, the Fresh Maker.